Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you in these kickoff.
He will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He's hit 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now they send their back in motion right. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now a run with Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Running in the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on what will be the final play of our first half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now. 18 cards.
Keeps away from one. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Ready. Cooking like crack at 60. Cooking like 10. Hey, smash Bronco. Get up.
Right up the gut. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Going with King Henry here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Design run. Jackson keeping it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Changing it up here, Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down, here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Small gain down to the 23. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, Jackson makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. And it's Dante Kent in on the stop.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Oops, knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now. Here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. New set of downs for him from the 31. There's a dive up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
The Giants are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
They start on the ground. It's 4. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Cowboy.
Here's the backup. First throw. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line. Second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Ford straight ahead. Escapes the defender. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
I'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Here's Ford. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Ravens losing by 7. Try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Slot man in motion left. He gets it again. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on 3rd down, it's once again 10 to go.
60 Bisons.
To throw. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Roll. Check smash.
Sending him on the dime. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
25-yard line.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Driving forward with Scatterbury. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll give up the middle to Ford. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Another one for Ford. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. A 27-yard look here. That one is good! And their season will begin with a win. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across